What is your opinion on how we, the city, collaborate with other entities for economic development? And how might we improve?
Great question. I think any collaboration that's been going on in the past could be probably increased with our business community as well as our public citizens. I think with our diverse community, I think we need to do more outreach with that also.
I think we can improve by looking outside the box. I still think that we believe that we're an agrarian society driven by agriculture and manufacturing. I've said this for 6 years. I still think technology is the wave of the future. And while we made it through the recession very well with manufacturing, I think we need to just continue to expand our horizons. And I've asked for this for every year for the last 6 years. Let's get a delegation of business leaders and civic leaders out to the East Coast and West Coast and talk to some of these big technology companies, some of these medical companies, and get them to relocate here.
We can improve at it by the number one entity that we need to sit down and have major communications with is the county. Because I'm a believer in the fact that when there's economic development that happens in Faribault, not everybody here that has a new job in Faribault is going to live in town. That's reality. They're going to move to Lonsdale, they're going to move to Northfield, they even may move to Owatonna. That when there's something that happens in Faribault, the economic development and the money that is now spent by new residents or new businesses has a regional effect. There's a carryover that goes throughout the region. So when you look at things like the county, the hospitals, the school districts, those monies get multiplied over the entire area. And I think that would be huge economic development for the city.
Well, I think the city must cooperate with other entities for any development and anything that happens in the city. Of course, there's decisions that are made by the city by itself, how to pave a street or how to replace some pipes. But there is a lot going on, and the city cannot operate in a vacuum and not talking to anybody else. Now, whether this is an official cooperation or whether this is an unofficial cooperation and keep each other abreast of plans and what is happening in the future, but I strongly believe that the city, a good example is the Chamber of Commerce. I believe there should be a very strong bond between the city and the Chamber of Commerce. But also with all other entities, there's quite a bit of other non-profits that are doing things for the city, and I think it should all be connected, whether or not it's an official cooperation or at least stay informed of what's happening. And it's all for the betterment of the city and the residents.